Hi everyone. As part of this problem, we have the table user det. This table has below columns user ID, that is the ID of the user, username, that is the name of the user email, that is the email ID of the user, and the user team, that is the team to which the user belongs. So every entry gives information related to the user. Now, as part of the output, we need to find out for every team the list of email IDs for all the users. So like we see here in team A, we have Radhika, Jay and other folks. So we need to get the email ID of them and we need to consolidate that into a single column, that is email IDs. We need to separate the email IDs by semicolon, and also we need to order it in the ascending order. So as we see, like Dhanu is first, after that we have email ID of Jai and so on. So it is sorted in ascending order for every team as per the email IDs. So this is the requirement. Basically, we want to build a DL list for every team. So that's why we have this requirement to consolidate the list of email IDs for each team. So hope the problem is clear. Now let's go ahead and solve this problem. So what we need to do is we need to work on this input table, that is user det. We need to focus on the team, that is user team, and we are going to do a grouping on this team. Okay, so we will add a group by on the user team. After that, we need to consolidate the email IDs. So for that, we will use the stringagg function. So with stringagg, we will consolidate all the email IDs. And we need to specify what is the delimiter that we should be using while consolidating the email IDs. So let's give it as semicolon. And let's call this column as email IDs. So let's run and see the output. So we have got the email IDs for each team. Like for every team, we can see we have the list of email IDs based on the user that belongs to that particular team. And also we have added the appropriate delimiter, that is semicolon in this case. The only part that is pending is sorting the email IDs in ascending order. So for that, we have to add the within group clause here. Along with stringagg, we have to specify within group and specify on which column we want to do the ordering. So here we will specify that we want to do the ordering on the user email column. So let's move this on the next line for clear visibility. So let's run and see the output. So now as we see, we have the email ID sorted. Like we have Veeru coming first and then Vivek coming next. And similarly, in the first, that is TeamA, we have the email IDs in the appropriate ascending order. So this way we have solved the problem. So just to summarize what we have done, we had to identify for every team the list of email IDs. So we know that we need to perform the aggregation. So we have performed aggregation on the user team and we needed to consolidate the email IDs. So for that, we use the stringagg function. Along with that, we specified the delimiter, that is semicolon, so that we have all the email IDs consolidated together into a single column separated by semicolon. And by using the within group clause, we have specified in which order the items needs to be specified. So that we have specified in the ascending order of user email. Just in case if we had to do it in descending order, we will simply add the descending keyword here. Now if we run, we will have the email ID sorted in descending order. So here we have sorted based on the email ID. If there is a requirement that we want to sort, say based on the user ID, we can choose those other columns as well. And we can specify that here. So even that will work. So for example, in case of team A, so team A in the descending order, 53 is the highest user ID. That's why we see the Priyanshu email ID present at the first occurrence. So this way we can use this order by clause. So keeping back to the requirement that we had, so this was the problem that we solved. So please go through the video. If you found it useful, please like it. If you have not yet subscribed the channel,
comment,
please
and
subscribe. And
subscribe.
please add your feedback in the comments. Thank you.